Hey! What is up? Happy... What's today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday!
Bitch, it feels like Wednesday. I'm tired.
It feels like Monday.
Right?
You know what I mean.
What day did I say?
Wednesday. you Russian.
I don't. I literally just threw out random day of the week.
Well, Wednesdays are also tough, so I get it. What up, kid?
Yeah,
Wednesdays
also fuck, but yeah.
What's up, Super Saiyan? M
God.
Film, Heck, Seal, Wesley. How's everyone doing? Drew with the week speed run. Proto Merlin with the sub. Thank you for 2 months. What's up? Cheers. What is up with you?
Thank you so much for supporting the Gen Nation.
And Tempest starting out with a bits surprise. Cheers to Tempest.
Thank you, Tempest.
I'm counting it as part of my birthday. Bits. Thank you, Tempest. I am looking forward to the birthday stream, which will be this Saturday. So come on through this Saturday, guys. But for now, I have taken sips of my coffee, so now it's time for more Lost Spell 3. What's up, Bird? I didn't get the Emperor. I didn't want him. I ended up getting you, which I did want, so it was a success.
I also did not get the Emperor, so life is pain. But you know, I got Constellation from Zhongli.
Works. GLY Donut, thanks for the follow.
What up, Moogle?
Konnichiwa, Moogle. More like Konbanwa. Maren Teus, thanks for the follow.
No, I need to find a website that has more Chinese. Or not a website.
So
well, maybe a website.
To beat Corral, so I have more leftovers. Oof. Taking the victory lap. It's time for me to butcher some Chinese words and then get butchered by horsemen.
I need a YouTube video of Chinese phrases.
We're just starting our thing. How's it going?
Wait,
Shit, this coffee's supposed to last me for the stream.
As you sip your way through
But
it.
it's not gonna last me through the first fight. Oh, what's up, Diraxium? Justice for Zhongli.
Okay.
Justice for Zhongli. Oh. Please, if I can deal with my waifus being trash at a game, people should be able to deal with their husband though being only above average.
Oh my god. Are you ready for this video? It is a video of 1,170 basic Chinese words.
You think that's enough? Is that enough Chinese for me?
I don't know.
I decided to level up the skills of the writer servants. Is that going to be your catalyst for rolling for Ibuki? When do you think Christmas Fen's going to drop? I think it is going to drop Thursday. Either Thursday or Friday. Most likely, maybe Friday. Maybe Friday.
Let me know when you're ready to receive your verse. I mean, guys, for those who don't know what we're talking about, Korean sounds just as weird. It does. But for those who don't know what we're talking about, the rules of this little gimmick or this little game is I'm going to be giving only 2 Chinese words and or phrases. Zhongli is hot. 2 words, 2 phrases in Chinese. If he gets 1 right, he gets to pick the first 3. If he gets 2 right, he gets to pick all 6 of his servants he gets to use. If he gets any wrong, chat gets to pick 3 servants for him to use.
Yes.
So that is what's going on.
So as usual, chat should try to be rooting against me.
Yeah. And once I say he is wrong, once I say you cannot prematurely start spamming stuff.
Yes.
Once I say he is wrong, then we will start looking at
Drew chewing me out is the signal.
I'm not chewing you out. I don't chew you out.
What node for the bells? I think it's either the detention center or the cave. I think it's the detention center. Hey, what up, B-More? Welcome. Sup, Orion? Welcome.
I'll give you one that I feel like you can get.
Oh boy. Sup, y'all?
You ready?
Senpai Solo. Go for it. Wait, did you post it? Oh.
Yep.
Oh. I know that the J-I-E thing is different. It's, has a different pronunciation than what I'm thinking. Xiaozhu.
No.
Damn.
Alright, Chad, go nuts.
Hey, sup, Salamander. I'm here not enjoying Calc.
Yeah, I feel like okay, so Kintoki Kojiro fan.
Okay. That is Kentucky Kojiro Phantom. One of those things is workable.
But yeah. Yeah, I think it's pronounced Xiaojie. Yeah, I think you overthought about it. You overanalyzed it.
It's thinking way too hard.
Make sure I said it right.
What was it? Kojiro and
Xiaojie.
Kojiro. Hey, at least my Kojiro's leveled. My Kojiro might come in handy here.
Who is the pitcher, Drew? Kintoki or Fuma? I feel like you know the answer to that.
But have you seen the new sexy Kentucky?
Wait, no, I haven't.
Check out his new art. Kentucky lost belt 5.5 costume.
Kentucky lost belt 5. Sorry guys, I'll go back to minigame. This is important.
Horny is always important. Hey, what's up, Joker?
Wait, that's not...
That's him.
That's not him.
He looks like a JoJo character. That's him.
Yeah. It's like... I like it, but I'm also confused. It's like I'm equal parts turned on yet. Okay. I appreciate that. Let's get another word.
I think we're on chapter 7.
There's the next one. I posted it.
Ben.
Yeah.
Hey! Legend of Lando, thanks for the follow! What does it mean?
Shit. Wait, hold on. I got you. Roots or stems of plants, also origin.
Okay.
See, guys, I'm generous.
Drew is very generous today. In that case,
the first one should have been meant to be like the easy one, and then you got that wrong. So I was like, no.
You always gotta dial it back. If you think it's easy, dial it back like 2 more levels, and then.
Ooh, I'll be right back. I think my food is here. Right, fuck.
Mukbang time.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me?
Let me take. I don't have Semiramis here, dude. I'll take Shuten.
Okay, I'll be right down. Thank you.
Shuten. And one more. Ah, fuck, no. We need another. We don't need Shuten. We need another archer. Let's take. Yes, I did see the Saber Mave arcade model. Ooh, the Saber. I saw the Saber Mave and the MHXX one, both top tier. And thank you for the class advantage, Tempest. I'll give you. Continue. So for that, that's fine. Kojiro, you can take. Let's go hard with Kojiro. Imaginary around. You don't need anything. You can go in the back. You can go in the front. Perfect. The strongest team. Hey, thank you, Salamander. And Prince Noctis. What do I think of Tan Santa Suzuka? I think she is top tier, and I can't wait for her to appear in FGO. By the way, did you hear Alfred Molina? Doc Ockner? Senior Tunes going back to play Doc Ock. Oh yeah, I did see that earlier. Awesome. Imagine having Kojiro and losing. Man, this coffee's really not gonna last me. I did roll you. The next rolling stream, I'm not gonna roll. I might roll a bit on the Christmas banner for CEs.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my Taco Bell came.
Ooh, Taco Bell, what'd you get? Chalupa?
The chalupa box, yes. yes, I sure did.
You got it because I mentioned it.
No, I got it because I knew the chalupa before you even.
Yeah, but I mentioned Taco Bell. What was it? Saturday.
I got it a month ago. They had the box from a month ago.
Were there any new voices last stream? I don't think so. Oh no, we had a new voice for Liang Yu. It was. Wait, hold
on. Let me go wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. Again, sorry.
Anyone remember what Liang Yu's voice was? I'm not rolling for booty. I'm saving for Benny Enma. Concert, you or Yang? Yang Gang. Yang Squad. It's all about the thighs. He is to check this coffee. Also, where's my coffee? You know what I'm gonna start doing? I swear to God. Tempest with the bits. Thank you, Super Hillbilly.
Yes. Who was? Yeah, I did make someone
Super Hillbilly.
Yeah, who was that? That was that was
the horse.
Zhang Yu. Yeah. Who did I do for Lancer Girl?
Shit.
And congrats on your 25k bits badge. Oh shit, you're almost 100k. Oh no.
1/4. Wait, by when does he have to fill this?
I think end of next year.
Girl,
I gotta practice my backflips.
You overestimated his power. Thank you so much, Tempest.
Yes, thank you, Tempest. No, I have to do what was I talking about? Oh yeah, with coffee. I need to make a mug, like a coffee maker, and just like get a pitcher of coffee to keep here, and just keep pouring coffee for the whole stream. Because this is not lasting me.
Or you can not do that.
Or I could. It is almost Christmas. Anyway, to the story. Man, of all the ways to the Emperor to obtain immortality, that one just didn't even occur to me. Tempest, thank you! Next November, I highly doubt it'll take until summer, even I'm funding 22.
Next November, but I highly doubt it'll take until summer, even I am funding 2021 Anime NYC.
Oh, Joker. I was Young Yu, and
I was Lancer Girl.
Yeah.
So after finding Nez has remained in the Shang Dynasty ruins, the Emperor must have worked out some sort of cybernetic breakthrough way back in the BC era. I no wonder that technology in this Lost Belt is so topsy-turvy. Sounds like me when I play Civ.
Wait, did you say they worked out some kind of deal?
Some kind of cybernetic technology.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the BC, they just skipped everything. Multiple centuries and said, here we are, smarter than everybody.
When it's the BC era and you just start building nukes.
So, the Emperor must have abandoned the Jinren's aspirations and found a way to attain immortality another way.
Zhenren?
The Zhenren who are Taoist mountain sages, or hermits if you like, who sought eternal truth. They also perfected their bodies, thereby achieving eternal youth and life. In proper human history, the first emperor of Qin attempted to become one such Zhenren through an immortality elixir made with Chinese alchemy.
But as it happened, repeated long-term use of these elixirs only resulted in a fatal mercury poisoning. Alchemy has always been a great deal more trial and error than success, no matter where it was practiced. But in this lost belt, the same emperor must have given up on alchemy in favor of technology based on Nezha.
Well, wait, can you hear me from here?
Hey.
Okay, great. Well, Prince Nezha's body was still created by a Zhenren, so it's not as though that represented too big of a divergence from the path. But the decision to surrender a human form and grant only the mind immortality cannot have been made lightly.
From there, if the emperor was able to stamp out all of dissent in the rest of China and to continue ruling with the resulting empire at the height of its power, conquering the rest of the world seems only a matter of course. Wow! Yes, well, as a mage, I can't say I approve of that, but I am glad this emperor turned out to be such a reasonable fellow. Thank you, Orion, for the host.
Indeed, this is a most unexpected development. I never would have guessed that a Lost Belt ruler would sever ties with its crypta in favor of negotiating with us. That said, what do you make of the request to examine the shadow border in exchange?
It is definitely a risk. I mean, we didn't so much as tell the other Lost Belt factions that zero sailing is even a thing. The Russian and Scandinavian Lost Belts both seem to have their hands full with their own affairs. But China is different.
Quite so. This empire is under the impression that the rest of the world is part of its domain, and that the storm is responsible for severing their ties to the rest of the land. They see the situation as an unprecedented disaster, much like we did with proper human history being wiped out of existence.
I wonder what they'd think if they saw the world outside their Lost Belt. I guess they'd be pretty angry. Oh yeah, that potential reaction is key. There are several Lost Belts, but only one Earth. It's a recipe for the biggest, crappiest game of musical chairs ever. Since there's no way for all these different civilizations to coexist. Instead of existing in parallel worlds, they all have to fight to exist on the same Earth. So the Lost Belts that aren't preoccupied with just scraping by are eventually going to have to fight others if they want to expand their territory further. I think even Kristaria said something about that. So the Cryptas, Team A, are competing with each other at the same time they're fighting proper human history. Why would Kristaria choose this? Because he's a dickhead?
We have insufficient evidence to come to any conclusions about his motives, so let's leave that aside for now. Soba Oni. The salient point at the moment is that all the Lost Belts will eventually be competing with each other for survival.
Yeah, I am going to cover Princess Connect once it launches in Global. I played a bit of it in JP and it's so fucking good. I'm so excited for Princess Connect. Alright, and while proper human history may be at the disadvantage with all its territory gone, there's still one thing we have that the Lost Belts don't. Well, of course, the Shadow Border! And because of that, we're still the only ones with the ability to zero sail between Lost Belts as we please. But if one of the Lost Belts had the border, they'd have a serious leg up over the others, huh? Damn, I can't believe this Xing Shi Huang was thinking that far ahead.
Indeed, though all of this assumes that China does indeed have all the other nations under its rule.
Then once Xing Shi Huang ventures outside this Lost Belt, that first move they make will be to go out and attack the other Lost Belts rather than Chaldea. This could be our biggest chance to swoop in while the others are weak from fighting each other and take the prize for ourselves.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Gordoff. The outcome we need to be concerned about is Shin Shi Huang gaining an overwhelming advantage thanks to Shadow Border's technology, and going on to claim the entire planet as their own.
Dun, dun, dun. Alright, if that happens, we'll be responsible for the biggest threat to restoring proper human history ourselves. And there's no way to tell how it'll play out until we open the lid on this figurative Pandora's box. I have played Neo, and I love it.
God damn it, Oni. I was literally about to type it out while you talk. I literally was about to press and send.
You can still press it.
Continue.
So no matter what we do, we're taking a big risk.
There is a possibility that we may become collateral damage. The Lost Worlds begin to battle one another in earnest. Still, while we cannot rule the outcome out indefinitely, I'm like, that outcome out. And I was like, what?
Fucks with your brain.
Rule the outcome out indefinitely. It's far enough away that we can still worry about it later. In the meantime, our most pressing concern by far is finding an antidote for Dr. Gordoff and Miss Soroni.
Yeah, exactly, Holmes. I always knew you had a kind heart deep down underneath your gruff detective exterior. Well, I guess we can't deny that Tubby here's in trouble. Glass house. If they're... I moved to chat. There we go. If they really do hand Konyanska over as promised, does that mean we'll have one less thing to worry about?
Wait, Chotomate. Munier isn't like... He's not...
I feel like
average.
I feel like his sprite is very flattering. I don't know. I feel like
I think he's just like an average. He's just like an average blonde dude. I don't think he's no Gordoff.
He's not as fat as Gordoff, but he ain't skinny either.
This is so interesting coming from you.
Listen, I've already said my piece. All right, don't make me throw stones in my glass house.
Very interesting. That's coming from you of all people. Let me just shut up and read these lines. This water is great. Delicious. Well, in one sense, yes. But having Koyanskaya as a prisoner will create other very serious problems.
Oh my god, Bathwater Senpai, thank you for all the gift subs. Cheers.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support of the GN Nation. Guys, if you receive a gift here, or gifted sub, if you were gifted a sub, be sure to thank him.
Yes.
Be sure to thank him. Thank him.
Hey, what up, Pocket Chalk?
Pocket the chalk with this. Okay, anyways. If anything, it only further raises the question of how we will go about settling matters in this Lost Belt.
And then there's the fact that we still can't find its tree of emptiness.
Indeed. I was surprised to learn. I was surprised to learn that not even Shin Shi Huang knew about it. Pocket Chalk, good shit.
Does that mean... does that mean Hinako doesn't know either? What am I saying? Of course she does. I mean, it's her job as a crypto to protect this world's tree of emptiness with her life.
Quite so. Her behavior has been most peculiar. I can't say words now. Peculiar. I don't know how to say it in his accent.
Yeah, and never mind, you're in accent mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Peculiar
from the beginning. Thank you, good sir. Both Kadok and Ophelia had formed alliances with their Lost Belt rulers and shared a goal to expand their territory in the future. But here in China, the only one who seems interested in territory expansion is Shin Shi Huang. It seemed as though Akuto was trying to hold Shin Shi Huang back.
Yeah, the only thing that seemed to interest her was wiping us out. That's true. I got the sense that she wanted to dispose of us before Xin Wang started paying attention to the outside world. Take a shot every time someone says Xin Wang, by the way.
Right. And then just die.
I can't tell if she's being reactive or proactive. So hey, this might be a little too late by now, but are we sure it's okay to talk about stuff like this in here? I mean, Xin Wang keeps an eye on all accounts on China, right? How do we know the Emperor's not listening in right now? Not true. The thought of the Emperor peeping in on us from low orbit is not more than a little creepy. But the flip side of that is that it's all the Emperor can do. We should still assume our heat signatures are visible, even with the roof in the way. But as far as audio is concerned, the Emperor mentioned that the quality isn't good, and we can only be heard when we're looking up and raising our voices. I know because I tried yelling a bunch of obscenities at the Emperor when I was in the cockpit. Nice. So that's what all that stuff about old geezer's cyberpunk ripoff and 1880s leftovers was. Anyway, having the Emperor constantly watching over us all the time would get annoying, so I made this. I love Da Vinci. What is it? A stuff module for your new Mystic Code. I tried modeling it off of Robin Hood's No-Face Making. Just think of it as a streamlined, portable, bounded field. That's amazing! When did you even have time to make that? Thanks, but it's really not quite as impressive as it maybe sounds. There are a lot of stability issues and other kinks to work out. Oh hell yeah, I'm rolling for Da Vinci Lily. If the mana levels in the atmosphere are too dense, or it's really hot or really cold, it falls apart like a house of cards. So that means it would be pretty useless in the other two lost belts we've seen.
I see. But when one considers how stable this lost belt environment is, it becomes clear how useful such a module would be here.
Oh, it also focuses on precision over area of effect, so it won't hide you from someone close by. But since we only have to worry about the long-range spying here, it should work pretty perfectly in this case. What the? Did Zhang Yu just launch something else at us? Let's go check it out, Master Senpai. Like how all the arrows are us just chilling and then being attacked. Oh, crikey! A benefication! Our village got a benefication!
It's benefaction.
Benefaction. I don't remember what her voice was. I'm gonna give her... What kind of voice am I gonna give her? I'm gonna give her a Valley Girl voice. Most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor wishes to thank you for your hospitality to our otherworldly visitors. Be grateful for this blessing. Croc, thank you, most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor. Thank you. Thank you, Joker. Benefication. I remember now. They said that.
Hey, sorry. Oh, sorry. I just saw what Hex said. I'm just like, hey, sorry. I didn't say that. Sorry.
I understand. It's a guttural reaction.
it really was. I'm like, ooh, man, I feel, yeah. Continue.
They said that's what those rockets are usually used to deliver.
Man, they're so lucky. I can't wait till I'm a grown-up and can get benefactions too.
You mean kids never get them?
We do. But they usually don't work on as well when you're little as when you're grown up. They sure don't for me.
Yeah, these are just drugs.
Say, wanna try mine and see what they're like for yourself, miss? Here you go.
It looks like medicine.
Yes, the happy medicine.
Yeah. It also comes in brownie form.
Right? Yup. If you ever feel kids on your head, it makes you feel really good. It's like a dream come true.
God damn it! You need to go this hard, DW.
Is that so? Yeah.
And then we don't see Holmes for the rest of the Lost Note. Remember your reputation!
Rest assured, I am not speaking solely out of personal desire. Don't you think such a drug is worth analyzing? This could be some sort of technology unique to this lost belt that has no counterpart in proper human history.
It's the antidote. Why do the villagers have Australia? Because this is the hole we traveled down, and we're sticking with it. I see. So this benefication isn't money, then? Of course not. I doubt this farming village even has a monetary economy. But then again, the fact that we've seen so much agriculture would suggest some economic activity.
What if their crops yield tremendous surplus every year without fail?
Is that even possible?
In our world, using methods of agriculture with which we are familiar, no. But things may work differently in this world. I took a look at the wheat they are growing. It was like nothing I've ever seen. In fact, I can't even be certain it is wheat. All I can say for certain is that it has been heavily modified.
Oh no, GMOs.
Excuse me. Perhaps this is seemingly primitive form of agriculture is actually far more advanced than we have been giving it credit for.
Well, even though these farmers don't have so much as a single tractor.
Perhaps their methods are so advanced that they have no need for machines.
Well, why don't you analyze the wheat along with the shady drug then? You might learn something.
I cannot say that the wheat is nearly as interesting as the drug. But now that we no longer need to look for Koyanskaya, I suppose I could spare the time. Thank you for the clips, Amanda.
Hey, isn't that Shinshi Wang's? Oh no, landing skill 3. No! Hi there. The engineers just went on break. That vehicle is like your home away from home, right? I'm so sorry. You can't use it during our investigation. Are you finding everything to your liking in our camp in the meantime? Oh yes, it is very pleasant here. The air's so clean and fresh, too. It's so nice to have a place outside our vehicle where we can relax. We didn't really have that in our other world. The other places we've been to. Foo-foo! Oh my god, Joker, why?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh right, I haven't introduced myself yet. Xin Yang Yao, a general of the Emperor.
Shinling Yu. You
know her, Holmes?
From human history, she existed about 400 years ago. She's famous in China for being the only female general in recorded history.
But Mulan.
That aside, the fact that you are still alive in this day and age is a great surprise to us. Did Qing Shi Huang, another shot, make you immortal too by any chance?
Of course not. I was just permitted to sleep in Mount Lei after my accomplishments in the Bojiao Rebellion. Here in the Empire, any warrior who makes a name for themselves is like put to rest in times of peace, and is like only awakened again when they're needed.
So you employ cryogenic freezing. Then I presume there's no need to keep a standing army here.
Was Zhang Yu frozen in Mount Lei too? Zhang Yu? Oh, I see. You call that thing Zhang Yu too. That thing? No, that thing is just like a valuable relic. It's one of the most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor's most impressive accomplishments, which is like saying a lot. It's both one of the cornerstones of this eternal empire and like a monument to it. But as you can see, it's not a living soldier. You could like say it's the ancestor to the mechanical army.
So Qing Shi Huang's army is composed of those dolls. And you commanders from the past were unfrozen in order to lead them.
Like, of course, I'm also told that the royal guards in Zhangyang are always assembled from soldiers of the current era. I've heard that some elites have received instruction in sage arts from most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor in person. But Qin Shi Huang has no need to keep a full army on hand at all times. Mechanical soldiers are more than sufficient, and the generals needed to lead them can always be summoned from the quarters at Mount Lei. It's been a long time since I was frozen myself. I'm also told there hasn't been any sort of disturbance for the last 100 years.
So you're saying war has been eradicated from this world?
Even when I was a young girl, war was only ever something I read about in history books. I mean, wars can only be fought between countries, right? We can have a civil war. Well, there haven't been any countries besides our empire for over 800 years. The only reason I took up the spear was to help put down revolts.
Then Qin Shi Huang has achieved dominion over the world by the 13th century?
Like, we started implementing gunpowder well before any other country, so no nation was able to oppose us. The discovery of the Fusang tree was a big help too. It helped us build up heaps. It helped us make huge leaps in our medical science. It's all thanks to the most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor abandoning mortal flesh in favor of a holy undying vessel. Yeah, she says that she's holding a spear. What's the Fusang tree? I'm told it's an embodiment of the sage's secrets, a treasure trove of hidden mystic wisdom. Others know it as like the Trail Alive. Most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor discovered it while searching for a sage world for the secrets to immortality. Does that mean Qin Shi Huang really did manage to become a sage? No, most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor had already achieved immortality through the holy vessel before discovering. He's just perfect.
Okay. Yeah, right.
They say the emperor chose to remain in metal form rather than ascend to the heavens, because it was a better way to lead the nation. Still, it took over 300 years to complete the search, and it wouldn't have been possible without abandoning the shackles of immortality. In the end, the emperor decided to use the sage's knowledge of medicine to improve the people's lives. With all manner of disease, hunger, and pestilence eradicated, and our soldiers' strength enhanced through elixirs, no one country's forces stood a chance. Nina!
Nina. Sage art-based biochemistry.
I think you studied that.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that when I went to school.
Did you study that in college?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that was elective.
I must have been a graduate course.
I Nina, we're good. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. As well. Well, as well. The outcome out. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
It's the scene.
Woo, okay. Yeah. Is this the first scene still?
Yes, we're still in the first scene.
Oh my god.
The good news is this chapter is only one arrow, so I figured the scene was going to be fucking long.
I'm taking like 5 minutes.
What up, Moon Man?
What up, Moon Man? That reminds me, isn't this a rather unnecessary large plot of farmland for this number of residents?
Yeah, think. I suppose everyone does have their hand full during the festival. Or the harvest. Hey, Moon Man with the sub. Thank you for the 5 months. Cheers.
Thank you for supporting the GN Nation.
Mm-hmm. But the weight grows on its own the rest of the time, so it doesn't seem like too much work to me.
Is that so? I do beg your pardon. Yes, you can, Asmugol.
You can.
You can indeed. I really thought that all this wheat might result in quite the surplus, given how many people live here. How do you do that?
That's a good question.
Shit, how do I do that? I feel like there should be like... Oh yeah. Okay, thanks, my man. Thank you for the answer. I haven't done it forever, so I forgot. Perhaps you take more than half of the harvest as a form of taxation?
Of course. Everything the village can't eat is taken to Xiangyang.
I see. I suppose Xiangyang must be an immensely populous city.
I did not see that Ninja Bread Man. Please send me pics. No, not especially. Ah, now I see. I take it wheat is still only grown for food in your world? Ha, peasants. Is that not the case here? Wheat is like the key ingredient for ethanol, the Empire's most valuable source of energy.
Well, don't I look like a proper fool? I was completely taken in by appearances. This rather mundane-looking wheat field is actually used primarily for growing your fuel source.
I did hear that the world you all come from has like a completely different history from ours. I can only speculate, but I gather the world you come from must be a cruel and unforgiving place.
I mean...
they know about 2020.
Yeah, right?
What makes you say that? Both you and that young lady are like, I do hope this doesn't offend you, but neither of you look as though you enjoy fighting, and you have such kind eyes, so much so that I can scarcely imagine you in any quarrels to begin with.
Aww.
Fofo! Hey, Faraga, how's it going?
Hi.
And yet that weapon that young lady carries looks to be so heavy and dense that even the most seasoned of our warriors would have difficulty handling it. What's more, I can tell she wields it as naturally as if it was an extension of her own body. People such as yourselves have been forced to become adept at combat at such a young age. Well, that says a great deal about how harsh your world must be.
Ooh, Chile. Yeah.
You don't know me.
Like, damn.
Oh no. Crikey! Don't ask why Mordred's also. Crikey! Looks like they're gonna party all night, huh? The medification stuff must be some real good shit. Yeah, indeed. Oh no, is she gonna get? Are we getting high with Mordred? Crikey, what's going on, man? Oh no, I went to Jamaican. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Isn't like you. I thought you'd be all up in arms, you know. These poor people dancing at the meager blessings that their oppressors deign to bestow upon them or something. Oh yeah, please don't give Spartacus the crack. Perhaps under other circumstances I would. But seeing how happy they are right now, it's difficult to find fault in this.
He's like, there's no oppression.
Yeah. Crocky, so that's how it is. It was the pain and starvation I saw somebody forced to endure that first moved me to rebellion. They were treated more like animals than people. The smiles and moments of hard-won victory and freedom are so fragile, so horrible. They're nothing like what I saw here now. Now I think of it, I've never seen anywhere so filled with joy and peace as this village. Of course not. These sheep don't even know what war is, remember? Couldn't be further from our world. I had always hoped that the blood my compatriots and I shed would be by smiles like these. I never dreamed I would get to truly see them. This world is too perfect for the likes of me. Crocky, ain't that the truth? Tell me, old knight, are you sure we should even be here? You effing kidding me? Why would you even ask? You get along great with these people. I know, but even so, something continues to feel off. I can't help but wonder, do we heroic spirits truly have a place on the battlefield of these lost belts? Magical crack. Senpai, are you up? Alright, I'm gonna not read these parts out loud, because it seems more like just chill moments.
Yeah.
We've already gotten our main exposition dump.
Yeah, it's almost an hour. It's almost an hour of just one scene. I think we got 8.
Yes, he can smell the oppression from a mile away.
Oh my god, I need tea so bad.
Please get me some coffee. There is a gimmick for this lost bout. It is at the beginning of every fight, when I'm picking my teams, Drew gives me a random Chinese word or phrase, and if I can pronounce it, I get to pick my team. If I don't, chat gets to pick my team. So I'm learning Chinese as we play.
Learn Chinese or die.
Thank you, Ninja Breadman. Let me... Ooh. Cute. Oh, this explains a lot. I keep seeing fan art of Abby in orange stockings. I'm like, why is this a thing now? I see. Makes sense. Cute.
Abby?
Yeah.
Why I feel like she? Oh my god. Oh, Shinji Hong. No, I gotta get out of here. They're gonna make me roll for him.
I'm a little further than you. From what I know, this lost belt shouldn't be too long. Daniel Master, thanks for the follow. Wait, what shade did she just draw? Yeah, okay, Mosh. Leave Holmes alone. Yeah, I'd be looking thick in that pic. She's hanging out with the other foreigners too much. She's getting her thighs plumped.
You said she's getting her thighs plumped.
Yes. Her thighs are getting thicker. Hey, welcome back, Salamander.
I'm good, Ninja Bread. Man. I'm tired. Honestly, actually, I'm tired. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna get me some tea after this.
I feel like this seems to be a long minute, so.
Yeah, I kind of want to. I feel bad because I was reading. I didn't spend any time reading like Lost Belt 1. we very much just like whoop.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a testament to the story of this one, where it's like a lot of it is actually important, and there's not as much filler as Lost Belt 1.
Mm-hmm. Then I got to the point where we were also just ignoring like somewhat important scenes.
Yeah, probably just a bit.
Yeah, like people keep asking me, how do you feel about Lost Belt 1? And I'm like, don't remember.
I remember it, but the thing about Lost Belt 1 was it wasn't really that. I think was it better than Lost Belt 2? Yeah, it was better than Lost Belt 2, but it wasn't that great.
Hey, what up, King
Heroes?
Hello.
How's it been?
Welcome back. What's my main team again? What are my main teams, you mean? I realize I won't be good in Genshin.
Wait, are you level 50 yet?
No, I'm level 48.
Oh, well, I thought you were 50.
Why?
No, I just assumed that you play more than me, and I'm 48. So I'm like, I always add like 2 levels to your level.
You don't. No, at some point I started playing more than you, but then you felt the type of way, and you're like, nah, I must catch up. And
no, I literally just do my dailies and spend my resin, and that's it. I'm waiting to get to 50 so I can get Mona and them to 90.
I don't know my main team. I guess my main team I like most is my my elemental team. So Klee, Mona, Fischl, and the last one is like Diona/Venti, depending on what I need.
Oh yeah, this is a bit important, so I'm gonna go back to reading. Because they're trying to be assassins now. Like, did you honestly believe...
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, before we start... Hey, AC Falcon!
What's up, AC Falcon?
Hey...
Did you honestly believe I would fail to protect our allies in a moment perfect for assassination? Perhaps a true assassin would have been able to elude me, but you, not chance. Oh wait, you're doing his voice.
No.
Oh wait, no, I'm doing his voice. Yep. What's his voice?
Yep. It's like a gruff, like
tough dude.
Yeah.
Or it's like you are meant to cross swords on the field of battle, not skulk around in the dead of night. Your master must be grossly ignorant of war to send you on a mission so badly suited to your abilities. Silence. Will not suffer any insult to my master. Still, now that I have heard such insolent remarks, I need feel no guilt for drawing my sword. For that, you have my thanks, General. Yeah, Landing and Hinako are not the best servant master combination. They're not the brightest in the box.
Yeah. I don't understand why they keep fucking up.
Hey guys, remember when I picked this team 17 hours ago?
I was like, wait, this is a fight? Wait, we're just doing the fight?
No, hit Phantom. Hit.
Intensifies.
Yeah. This is the first quest of the night. Yeah, this is the first quest. How did you survive? I want a brave chain.
Beemore, I'm not sure if I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hi. Hi, Beemore. Yes, I love that noise.
Yeah, let's say you got your woo. Can you not? Oh my god.
Phantom doesn't want to go. You didn't say hi to you? Goodbye, Diraxium. No, I'm just kidding. Hello. I guess.
He's just being tsundere, Diraxium.
Right.
It's how he shows his love.
Mm-hmm.
Do your swallow reversal. Show us your spit technique, Kojiro.
Yeah, she's like. Basically. Oh, hey, Salamander Saber. I didn't say hi to you. Hi.
She had to go to the chat and say hi to everybody now.
Did you like the little spat at the end? You know.
Somebody clip that. We'll make it a sound effect for a notification. that'll be the new raid sound effect.
Okay. I mean. Alright, Drew, calm down. Don't you dare! What you guys don't understand, when you tell me to calm down, it only makes me less calm. Listen, you know, you along with everyone else.
That Ling screams so fucking mad. That was him. He was like, like he's fucking going Super Saiyan. He has like Vegeta going Super Saiyan mode energy.
AZ Falcon, no. not the mystical.
Oh, no crits.
It's not like he's saying fire.
Fire.
Okay, that was out of context.
But what context would possibly make that right, Drew? Ask yourself.
The context I used, I'm not saying it again.
How do you block me? Thank you, Salamander.
I'm gonna have fun editing that.
Yeah. Oh, bless. Ishtar surviving. mean, you're not gonna live, but just in case. Night classes are OP. Why would you not? Because I want.
You don't need to.
Yeah, that, and also because that attack up. I live life on the edge, and I wanted the brave chain with Arturia. Sony does it the only way. It is the G&A way.
G&A style.
Yes, the G&A style. Like, I stall for long enough, and a chance you had a victory is gone. Prince of Lan Lang. Oh, finally, Drew has lines.
Oh wow, they're just outright saying his name now. That's weird. I wasn't.
Yeah, it's no longer question mark, question mark, question mark.
Xing Yu speaks the truth. Nighttime though it may be, even we, at such a great remove, cannot help but notice such tumultuous commotion.
Oh, I have to do his. I have to do his
hear
yell.
our voice,
Oh, go.
Okuda Hinako. What you have to say for yourself?
Okuta.
Emo. Hi.
Emu, how's it going?
I know you may not understand right now, Your Imperial Majesty, but I promise that everything I've done has been for the prosperity of your empire.
Yes, and let me shout out Emu, guys, so you can check out Emu's channel. She also does great content. And there we go. Bam.
Is that so? Yes. Come on. I'm glad someone acknowledged my my shout out message, because you are a cutie. Come on, Opie.
Boob drawing stream.
Joker. Is that so? Then it would seem you indeed had no intention of honoring our wishes. Now then, what to do with you? We thought the threat of beheading would be enough to cow you.
Oh yeah, I'm holding back on drinking today. If I drank today, I'd drink too much. I would fall for temptation. Just good old water.
No, if we are to punish you, we must take something else away. Yes, it is, Joker. Night Lamb.
Night Lamb.
Ah, yes, I know. Come here, Kwaiji Zero.
Oh, not Kwaiji Zero. Oh.
Oh. You summoned me, Your Imperial Majesty.
Shang Yu! Real art, thanks for the follow.
We did. Rip out your core. Rip your core out of your chest and smash it to pieces. Immediately.
Oh, no problem, bro. Look at that horrified face. Get wrecked.
As you wish, Your Imperial Majesty. Wait, please wait. I'm sorry, please, anything but that.
I might salamander, I might play it on my birthday.
Ah, so you are able to plead for forgiveness. You must You must be quite attached to that machine indeed.
Akuta!
Please have mercy. I swear I will serve you faithfully from this moment forward. I'll do anything you ask, anything at all. Just please spare his life.
Nah, I won't do that. Can't wait to kill him.
We will hold you to your word, Akuta Hinako. Know that the only reward for defying our will is fear far worse than any mere death. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty, I swear I will never go against your wishes again. Well done, Shin Liangyu. You need not concern yourself with that woman any longer.
Favorite non-meta supports? If you count Abby and Osakabe Hime are probably my top two. Like, understood, Your Imperial Majesty. Lady Zoroni, I suggest you return to the camp and retire for the night. Senpai, let's go, Mosh. Okay.
I must ask you once again. Okay, Imu, I'm gonna do a few lines to try to do it like that. So, brace yourself, chat. Yes!
Get the clip button ready.
Who is this Jiang Yu you speak of? Shut up.
Welcome, Broken One!
The one where the Emperor died before obtaining the Holy Vessel. Oh, that's right. That's an Empire Pass. Oh, the quest of immortality was seemingly buried with him. Oh my god. Okay, I
couldn't, the last one I couldn't tell if you were crying or orgasming.
Okay, I'm done. I can't do the whole thing.
So yeah, it was a crygasm.
Cause it's like I feel like I'm suffocating as I keep doing it. So it's so breathy.
Oh yeah, and yes, Mooman, we are covering Attack on Titan on the podcast.
Oh, let me drink some water. Hold on.
We couldn't not cover it.
No problem, Emu.
God, I wish Maeve would show up again just so you could please.
Alright, normal. Less like that's a
true orgasm. Thank you, Mooman. Yo, this
I'm not even watching.
We got so many good clips from this stream.
You were no exception, as you were kept hidden away in the secret Kwaiji laboratory. But someone found and reactivated you, a man by the name of Xiang Lian. He went on to become one of the many people attempting to rule China for himself at the decline of Xin. Then, not my, why are you saying it my orgasm? Then, in this history, great scene, guys.
I just clicked next. Oh, I love the game. Hasn't done that to me in a while. Sorry, it's a speed run now. I think if I right click the scene, it just speeds through it.
Okay, I'm gonna take like a cute 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's get yourself together.
Yes, I need to recover after.
I also
that
need
very
some
hot
water
moment.
because I'm out of water.
Not tagged with
And
orgasm.
We'll be right back, chat.
Right.
I have returned. Hello, chat. Did I beat Drew back? You missed me? I missed you too, Joker. I was crying. Were you cry orgasming, though? It's a real question. Oh, we got level skills. That's right. True name Alter. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I see what happened. Why is my... There we go. My buttons were not calibrated. That's weird. Do I even have landing skill 3? I might not even have it. Probably don't. Nexus with the host! Thank you. I do not have his skill 3 yet. And I don't think I could get it because he needs things I do not have, right? If I remember correctly. More landing skill 3? What is wrong with you people? I don't have the fangs. How's it going, Nexus? We're doing fine over here. Do you think we're getting Christmas event this week? I do. I think we'll get it on Friday. So that's like 3 levels for Landling now, for Landling skill 3. Actually 4, because there's one from last stream too. So 4 levels for Landling skill 3. It's not gonna happen until I get fangs from the Christmas lottery. Finals and crippling depression. Oof. Cheers to helping you through that. Yeah, the first thing we'll do with our fangs is level Nero skills, but after that we'll level Landling skills. Oh, no problem, True Name Ultra. I'm glad that the Spotlight videos help you, and welcome to the Twitch side of things. I do have a video for Bradamonte I'm working on, which should be up soon-ish. Hopefully I can get the Christmas guide out before the event actually starts. I'm going to try to get that out as soon as possible. We should know tonight. I feel like we get news tonight, right? For the events and stuff. My guess is they'll announce it tonight and then it'll start Friday. Are you going to do the same thing you did for GoFest? Yep. We'll do the same thing we did for GoFest with the boxes and channel points. College life is tough. Exams here too. Yeah, college life is not always easy. I don't miss it. Some of the fundamentals between Christmas 4 Lotto and Cyberpunk FML. I'm looking forward. I'm still deciding if I want to get some Cyberpunk on PC, or do I want to wait until I get a PS5 to get it or whatever. Because on one hand, I do really want to play it, but on the other hand, when I get a PS5, I want like a bunch of good games for it. And right now, the only game I'm really looking forward to for PS5 is Demon's Souls. PC. I might do PC then. When's it come out? The 10th, right? Sean Pye, thank you for the follow. Back in a bit, my friends won ass for Smash. Alright, good luck, Ace Falcon. Kick some ass for us. Comes out tomorrow. Well, 2 days for me, because time zones. But yes. Cool. You finished DMC 5 on PS5. Oh, I get the special edition. You're right. Fuck, I should just do that. I can play as Virgil. Are you guys gonna stream Cyberpunk? I'm not sure. I'm definitely not gonna stream the whole thing. If I stream it, it's just gonna be like a one-off thing or a couple of sessions, because there's a lot going on in FGO these next couple of months. No, it comes out tomorrow at 9 PM for me, and you're 2 hours early for me. Really? I thought it comes out on the 10th. Well, better for me then. I should preload that. Just from watching last Encore, I feel sad. Should I be feeling sad? You should be feeling... I felt confused when I finished last Encore, but sad is also an appropriate feeling. Did you drop Arknights? I'm playing much. I pretty much dropped it. I haven't played it in a long time, and then once I got news that Princess Connect was coming out, I dropped everything that wasn't Genshin FGO. And I'm still wavering on whether I should drop Duel Links or not. But I'm definitely picking up Princess Connect, so I can't be playing anything else. The good thing about Princess Connect, though, is it's very, it's like Azure Lane in that it's very, easy to play as a side game. You can, like, log in for, like, 10 minutes a day and catch up. Comes out live digitally, but Tevis... Okay, that makes sense, then. I'm hoping it's not censored by Crunchyroll, but we'll see. If they censor it, that defeats the whole purpose. The 90% of the purpose of Princess Connect is waifu stuff, so... And yes, I'm gonna roll for Ushi.
Wait, only go find where Toast get hold Drew doesn't come back. Okay, I don't understand that sentence, but I'll come back. I heard the shenanigans. Someone speaking bad on my name. Wait, should I pee? Did I pee?
I would.
I know, right? Because the next is out. It's gonna take just as long. So,
yep.
Oh, it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. Okay.
It's 1 hour.
I'll be right back.
If only made better content. Yeah, well, Arknights also... Yeah, Arknights is kind of not done much in a while. Is it as lewd as Azure Lane? No, it's not as lewd as Azure Lane, but it is pretty... It's more wholesome and cute. With a little bit of lewdness. Just a tiny bit of lewdness. But not like Azure Lane levels of lewd. That's a new Code Geass anime, or new Code Geass. I'm gonna play it just to try it out, but I don't know. Usually, gacha games like that don't work so well. Like I think whenever I hear like an anime gets a gacha game like Danmachi, I think of Danmachi, and like Girls in Panzer gacha game and stuff. I don't think it's gonna go so well. There's very few anime that can make a good gacha game, like Fate, because there's a whole extended universe. I think 2Aru could make a good gacha game, because they have a whole extended universe. I don't know if Code Geass's universe is big enough to, like, make a whole gotcha game around it. We'll find where you skipped while Drew comes back, 'cause you skipped it. So you're saying I should start this chapter and then go back to where I skipped at? I pre-registered for Princess Connect. Pick up Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. The main character is basically nice to ruin the game itself. I will look that up. I think I've heard of that before. I will add that to the list. Oh, I can't go backwards. I thought I could go through the log in the next chapter. Huh. Or yeah, like Manga Record. Although Manga Record didn't have enough hype, I don't think.
Why is that freaking out?
Because we skipped a part of the thing last chapter, and we can't go back.
Oh well, there's a few lines, I guess.
Who are your roommate? Unless, alright, if something critically important happened in those couple lines, let me know. If it was just, what's her name, you feeling sad, then I don't really care too much. My roommates, those are my parents. Technically, I am their roommate.
Alright.
Alright.
I say we just keep going, because we got there half an hour left.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll go back to it eventually. Maybe we'll start off next stream with it. Huh, that sounds like you had quite the evening. What AR is your mom? I wish my mom played Genshin, that'd be great. I have something to run domains with.
I mean, you do, but you never ask me, so... Peculiar as this may be, this does present another piece of the puzzle. Yeah, only I'm right here. Shut up. Unfortunately, it does nothing to make the larger picture any easier to see.
Night, Salamander. See you next time.
Night, Salamander. You know that Kota's first priority is defending their Tree of Emptiness. And yet... Akuta has not told this Lost Belt King of the tree's importance.
Later, Burn. Have yourself a good night.
Good night. Furthermore, she moved to eliminate us entirely on her own discretion, only to end up swearing allegiance to Shin Shi Huang. The instinct Xiang Yue's life was threatened.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping everyone on the server who wants to run domains. I was taken aback to see Akuta acting so aggressively when we first came to this Lost Belt. But seeing her so scared and flustered was just painful, more than it was surprising. Later, Remore. I guess I really didn't know anything about her back when we were both at Chaldea.
Why me more? Ah yes, about who she was at Chaldea.
Well, Holmes and I did a little poking around in the data, and we managed to back up from the server. And her entire background reached the falsified records.
Indeed. Oh my god, let's shift the music. Indeed. I had to practically hold my nose as we picked apart her disguise.
Disguise? Even though she was a member of Caldea's staff? Let's see. Imagine her profile looks like a painting that's been thoroughly and methodically airbrushed to erase any trace of the original painter.
Correct. There was not a single... You take my hoodie off. Getting warm. Correct. There was not a single errant brushstroke, so to speak, to be found anywhere.
Nakari, thank you for the sub with your Prime. Cheers.
Thank
my water?
Thank you for supporting the GN Nation. Thank you.
good old water.
Anyone who has lived an ordinary life will inevitably leave behind a bit of useless information about him or herself along the way. And yet, there was nothing of the sort to be found in Akuta Hinako's data. It was as though her entire life history was designed to pull the wool over someone's eyes.
You mean like a perfect alibi?
Precisely. That is just the sort of projection I was looking for, my dear Watson.
So the fact that nothing in her personal information is strange also means nothing in it is real. Oh, yep. That's basically nothing even remotely human about her entire background. You guys suck at background checks. And even that's not the only obviously suspicious thing we ran across.
According to her profile, Mercebury Animosphere brought her to Caldia, supervised her aptitude test, and oversaw her periodic health exams and interviews personally. It seems every bit of data about her was submitted with his authorization codes, no one else's.
The first director? Just the fact that he had handled it all alone is one hell of a red flag for security. It'd be easy for him to falsify any data he wanted, considering his position. Be as it may, if Kalia's original director was the one who manipulated our profile. Yeah, if a guy that high up the food chain had something he wanted to keep secret about her, well, we're pretty much SOL. How did Akuta end up at Kalia in the first place? Did she actually have enough of race shift aptitude to be chosen for Team A? And for that matter, who the hell is she really? At this point, even I don't know what to believe.
Indeed, I think we thought we knew about Akuta Hinako's personal information is suspect at best.
So it wouldn't really be much of a stretch to imagine she might have a different goal from the other cryptors.
Obviously not. What's more, this goal is evidently more important to her than protecting her lost belt or preserving her relationship with its king. One might think eliminating us would be her first priority, but as we see, even that is secondary compared to her concern to Xiang Yue, another figure about whom we know next to nothing.
Oh, honey, put your post your list of supports in the general chat on the Discord server, and I shall take a look. General channel of the Discord server.
Yeah, and also make sure that you remind us because we might forget.
Yes. It looks like that name only means anything to those of us from proper human history. In this lost belt, he appears to go by something else. I think he was called Kwaji Zero.
Kwaji.
Well, a quick database search suggests that the area has some significance for Zhang Yu. It's where his uncle, Zhang Liang, started his revolt against the Qin Empire after the emperor died. You could say it's where Zhang Yu began his career as a warrior.
Regardless of who Zhang Yu may be in this world, the fact remains that he belongs to this lost belt. So I cannot fathom why Akuta Hinako, who, though nothing else we know about her is certain, comes from proper human history, would care so deeply about him as to abandon her other goals.
Yeah, what's wrong with her? That one's pretty straightforward. She must have fallen in love with him at first sight. The more foolish the woman, the more likely she is to chuck everything away for such silly notions. Careful, Gordy, you're gonna lose any goodwill you may have built up with your female staff. The only women here are Soberty and Mosh, you borderline Lolita. Man, she's not borderline.
Ooh. Yeah, she is.
She's not even borderline. That's giving her too much credit.
Yeah.
Well, I was certainly disappointed by what you said. Really?
No. Do try to stay on topic. We still have a mountain of problems that need solving.
Alright. We still need to talk about the people who are going to be less than pleased about this. I'm going to be a certain young now, just so I can hear the majestic voice lines. Someone call Nasu.
Even if it's only temporary, I can't believe I'd have to pretend to make nice with the Emperor. Just the thought makes me sick.
That sounds about right. I'll negotiate. Any question. The tactic plays right into the oppressor's hands. Don't be fooled, detective. They'll tell you whatever the weak wish to hear, and pressure you to swearing allegiance with only the pretense of your consent at best.
Why would I be Berserker?
I feel like I would be a berserker. You'd be a caster.
Exactly.
Yes, we did.
Given the urgency of Miss Sobroni and Gordolf's condition, I'm afraid we have no alternative. At a minimum, I'd like to maintain our truce with Shin Shi Huang until Koyanskaya is securely in our custody. We will prolong it until Okuda Hinako is out of the picture, so much the better. Whatever her reasons for doing so may be, Okuda Hinako remains fiercely determined to eradicate us. So much so that she tried to assassinate Miss Sobroni in the dead of night against Shin Shi Huang's wishes.
Obviously, Akuta and Shin Shi Huang aren't exactly BFFs at the moment. But we can't be sure that will last, so since there's still a lot we don't know about their relationship. There's even the possibility that she may yet convince Shi Huangyi to take her side in all of this. What about defeating Shin Shi Huang and cutting down the tree of emptiness before music and the master can fall victim to this accursed poison? Should that not be our first priority?
Listen closely, Spartacus. At the moment, making an enemy out of all of the Empire will lead only to disaster. Right now, Koyanskaya is a wild card who could wreak havoc no matter where she is or whose side she is on. We don't have an antidote ready to go by the time we face off with Shin Shi Huang. It'll be over before it begins. Yeah, I am a caster. I like magic. All the Emperor would have to do is kill Koyanskaya. And Miss Sobroni would be saddled with the poison's deleterious effects for the rest of her life.
Let's not forget that my own life would be tragically shortened.
Yes, ultimately we need to destroy the Tree of Emptiness and erase this lost belt. To do so, we would inevitably need to face and defeat Shin Shi Huang. So bear in mind that any amicable relations we appear to have now are a strictly temporary state of affairs.
Crikey, so you want us to pretend to be friends until we can attack when the Emperor least expects it, right? Yeah, that's fine. Hell, I used to ask Agravain for advice with that sort of sneaky shit all the time. Yeah, I refuse! Acquaintance is the first step to allegiance, and allegiance inevitably leads to subservience. The Master must never side with oppressions, but always rebel against it. She should rebel against pain, rebel against suffering, and ultimately triumph by rebelling against destiny. Croc, you got the goddamn stick out of your ass, would ya? We're playing the long game here, lunkhead. The important part is that we get to destroy the Empire in the end. So why don't you just think of it all about rebelling you're gonna get to do later as a prize for all the restraint you gotta show now. I mean, you love repressing your own shit, right? Now, are you all truly willing to go along with this?
When I tried to assassinate the Emperor before, I lost a moment. I focused on something other than the killing itself. I'm not the one leading the attack this time. I get that Sobroni has her own way of fighting.
Yeah, I'm trying to channel Kano from Mortal Kombat from Mordred's voice. I'm sorry, I know it's a lot to ask.
Well, there's nothing I can do if you're going to plead at me with that helpless look on your face. I mean, You're just now realizing how hopeless your chances are against Xiang Yu, right?
Later, Kier. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good dinner.
Getting stuck in here with so many of us present. I think I'll step out for a bit of fresh air.
Holmes just winked at me, Senpai. And Jinkei, what's going on? Wink, wink.
Time for crack.
Mm-hmm. What is it, Holmes? Why is it daytime? It looked like it was night before.
It was, right?
Well, I don't know.
Is there something else you want to talk to us about? I thought it'd be best if Spartacus were absent for this next part. He doesn't have to ask me.
True, how much of Tower of God did you read? Chad needs to know.
Don't worry, I can read. I'm up to. I read like 2 or 3 chapters, like every couple of weeks. Well, not every week or so.
Caught up, probably.
No. I'm on season 2, episode 172.
So yeah, if there was a season 2, you'd know everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah. And all I'm saying is that they cannot do 12 episodes of this. If they do, I'm going to be very upset.
As long as they don't pull a God of High School, I'm fine.
I feel like it will be. I feel like
guys, we're going to cover all of season 2 of the web novel in 10 episodes.
Yeah, season 2 is long, so I'm not even. Not even worried about it. I trust you to retain your cool, Miss Jinkei, but let me remind you to refrain from raising your voice. As long as we whisper, Shin Shi Huang should be unable to hear us. I mostly finished my analysis of the benefaction drug, and it's beyond anything I could have imagined. Its psychotropic effects are secondary at most. Its true purpose lies in boosting the immune system, or should I say, enhancing it to an unfathomable degree.
Somehow Fate Extra is still more confusing. If we're talking just the anime.
And despite its potency, there are almost no negative side effects as long as one condition remains unmet. It is well beyond what modern medical science could achieve. In fact, I doubt even magecrafts from proper human history could create a drug so effective.
What's up, Ludes?
Hello? Oh my god. Hey, Ludes, what's up? Let me give them a shout out real quick.
Alright, later, Eclipse.
Right, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Check out Ludes TV. Nope, I almost messed the entire command so bad.
You know how many times I almost put exclamation channel name?
Yeah, check out Lude's TV. Sure, most of you know. Right. It is something that could only be made here in a Lost Belt where pharmaceuticals and biochemistry are entirely based on sage arts. Now I see. So it's mass-produced elixir.
And they just hand out something that amazing to every citizen during every major celebration.
Indeed. As a result, illness and disease have been completely eradicated. How are you doing, Lude? I doubt any of these people have had so much of a cold since they were born.
Ferreira, thanks for the follow. I'm enjoying Lost Belt 3 so far.
Same.
Then it's a real actual panacea. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Panacea.
Panacea? That was close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah,
I see it in RPGs all the time.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, the kids all stats ailments. Great.
Yeah, I know this word. It's in Final Fantasy.
Hold on. Nope, wrong voice. Hold on. What's the condition that needs to go unmet for this to work? Ah, yes. That would be old age.
Dun dun dun.
Once a person's hormone secretions have reached a certain level, this drug functions as a lethal anesthetic.
Yeah, this sounds like oppression to me.
I estimate it to be at least several thousand times more potent than pentobarbital. Shit.
Hang on! Wouldn't that mean...
Now I see. I thought it was strange that we hadn't seen a single elderly person here. This is no unintended side effect. It's quite clear that the medicine was designed to work this way.
Designed? Then it really is poisoning everyone who takes it. So when someone's body secretes a certain amount of hormones, in other words, once their body is aged to a certain point, they just die.
Correct. From our perspective, distributing a drug like this is no better than mass murder.
Yeah, this is the anti-boomer lost.
Yeah. Still, a case can be made from a Buddhist perspective and how it views the four inevitabilities of human life, namely birth, aging, disease, and death. If one considered both old age and illness equally undesirable, one could say this medicine protects you from the pain of the former and latter at once.
Here's the pants check. I got them striped pants on.
I cannot say if every world, under all possible conditions, would eventually arrive at these ethics of pharmaceutical science. But the wheat grown here has been extensively genetically modified into something extraordinary. Its resistance to disease, its yield, everything about it stands leagues above its natural counterpart in proper human history. With the crops like this, one could live their entire life without ever knowing hunger. And if you never had to worry about food, you probably never think to take it from someone else. There's no economy here. No division between rich and poor exists. And we have all seen for ourselves how ignorant they are of war and violence.
Oh, yeah, you just have to kill everyone over 40.
It seems that life here... Oh, sorry, I need a little bit of tea.
Thank you, Pocket Chalk. I appreciate that compliment. But what swimsuit would I wear?
Speedo.
That's my third ascension art.
Drew fans. Oh no. It seems that life here.
Thank you, Ziggy.
It seems that life here is as far removed from the suffering as one might expect in our world as it is possible to imagine. And when their life has run its course, this drug puts them to sleep permanently, well before they can begin to feel the pain of old age. I dare say that, if nothing else,
What's up, Ziggy?
this sword has done a frighteningly effective job of removing pain and suffering from people's lives.
But that's still...
That's no way for people to live. They're practically being kept as livestock. I love how this is literally like a recurring theme.
Yeah,
Like the masses are being herded some way and then just being killed systematically.
Yeah. Especially by age restrictions. Like, literally Lost Belt 2 is they couldn't live beyond, what, 25 or something?
Yeah, 25, and then they get eaten by giants, and everyone was like happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Never made any sense. So this is how Qin Shi Huang, how that dictator decided to... Oh, wrong voice. So that is how Qin Shi Huang, how that dictator decided to solve humanity's suffering. Makes sense.
Not really.
No way a leader who abandoned their own humanity would in turn treat their subjects like people.
Guys, I have the cure for
Yes.
cancer. We just need to kill you.
Emphasis on dictator. As far as making a decision between this lost belt and proper human history, Spartacus claimed that we should fight to determine which should be allowed to survive. Don't worry, Prince Noctis. I won't be doing that, allegedly. Potentially. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So, but if I don't do that, I'm protecting your precious life savings, so, ha.
Oh, good points, yeah. There is also a cure to student death. Or student debt.
Yikes. If hearing that gave you pause, I urge you to give the matter more thought, keeping what you know now about this benefaction in mind. In this world, the definition of a happy human life is exceedingly simple.
Why would you give me these choices?
No, you stupid bitch.
Shut the fuck up, Samuel.
Second option. Bought it too. Seeing as you will need to make this choice sooner or later, I think it best I suspend my usual behavior in favor of full disclosure. Allow me to share with you some speculation. Oh my god.
My favorite Holmes speculation.
A log.
Oh.
Okay, let me give you some speculation. Do keep in mind that this is not a deduction, rather a bit of conjecture on my part.
Holmes?
This relates solely to one question, namely, why did the spirit origin graph fail to work with this lost belt's ley line?
You think it has something to do with this medicine?
That may not be directly related, but it does support my current hypothesis. Excuse me. Heroic spirits have always been one aside of Alaya, mankind's collective unconscious. They are defined foremost by their purpose, protecting humanity. While there may be many different methods and conditions involving in summoning servants, the one thing they all have in common, without exception, is responding to the summoner's prayer. However, if there is not a single person in the world who had the empathetic need to pray for something, then such a world had flourished unabated for hundreds of years. Right, and it wouldn't be at all surprising if that world lost its connection to the throne of heroes entirely. For that matter, there wouldn't be any heroic spirits in that world, just like there aren't any here. After all, every hero who might be needed to fight someday, like Shin Ryungyu, is still alive.
So this Lost Belt is a world that has no need for heroic spirits at all.
Is it? Yeah, Holmes definitely. Holmes did a little bit,
Yeah,
right before he came out.
He's gonna die.
He'll be fine.
Ooh, thanks for letting me know that, Prince Noctis. I'll update the Patreon links.
Can you imagine a person wishing fervently for anything in the world free from hunger, pain, and suffering, Miss Kielite? I know I certainly cannot. Indeed, it only makes sense that servants would never appear in a world where no one wishes for anything. Thanks for telling us, Holmes. Whatever doubts I might have had are gone now. I will do everything in my power to take Jin Ji Huang down and put end to this disgusting regime. As long as I get there in the end. I don't care how far away we have to go. Right now, let's focus on curing Silveroni. Now that I know where I'm going, I can wait as long as it takes.
Thank you, Shinkei.
Oh, my back, my back.
Like, progress report.
We should... Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. We should finish a complete scan of the vehicle's interior by morning.
Good. Like, be careful not to overlook anything. Remember, the future of the Empire rests on your shoulders.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll go see how things are like going outside. The Shadow Border, the product world entirely different than ours, huh? I don't like this little thing going on right now.
See. Shadow tag intensifies.
Good night, Skeleton. See you
Good night,
tomorrow.
Skeleton. Because the moon does not know how to drink, my shadow merely follows the movement of my body.
Pulls out knife, stabs the you.
The moon has brought the shadow to keep me company for a while. The practice of mirth should keep pace with spring.
Like, what was that, young man?
Oh, that's called a poem. A guy named Levi wrote it a long time ago.
Poems are not allowed. Who, like, taught you that?
Well... We see... So tired of talking. We see Shin Liang-Yu's investigation is proceeding smoothly. It feels good to have such data moving among our circuits.
Huh, you think you'll be able to analyze that otherworldly device, your Imperial Majesty?
Who do you think we are? This holy vessel's full calculation capabilities can easily handle a single vehicle? Or so we thought. This is amazing. How could they fit so much functionality into these dimensions? It's hard to believe what we are seeing.
Like, forgive the intrusion, your Imperial Majesty, but there's, like, something you should know.
What is this about?
The children of this village are reciting poems. Dun dun.
Oh, this guy.
Poems!
Oh god! Not the poem! No! Not lines of writing! You're kidding!
Like, when I asked them what it was about, they said they learned it from Claudia.
We see.
Yo, I thought we were satanic Luciferian Jesuits. What the fuck? When did we convert to Confucianism?
We see. Then the Chaldea are confusions. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. It is undoubtedly the work of Confucianism.
Fun fact, Liang Yu doesn't use no offense
Oh,
since her
thank you,
MP keeps just
Jesus.
reciting a poem. Ah, interesting. And that ended just in time. Nice. Guys, thank you so much for coming on out here and joining us for this story chapter. We're making some good progress. We're on chapter 9. I think there's like 16. So we're good, we good. This Saturday is going to be the birthday stream, my birthday stream. So come down for that. We're gonna have karaoke and probably either do the Christmas event or we'll do the JP of the new story chapter. One of those two. If we get a new banner in JP, I'll also be streaming that. I'll be streaming the rolls, so be here for that. Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
You guys Have a good night. Get some sleep. 'Cause
ありがとうございます。
God knows I need it. Oh my God, Pocket Choke!
Thank you, Pocket
Thank
Choke!
you. Thank you so much.
Awesome,
Appreciate your
thanks.
support once again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, we got an emote. Wait, we got a sub?
Well, for Pocket Choke.
Oh,
Cheers, Pocket Choke.
yes. Cheers. Cheers indeed.
So I guess until next time, have yourselves a good night, guys.
Bye.